Thank you very much for tuning to the Uche Ore Show. I'm your host, Mr. Uche Ore. Now, this one's going to be for fun. All right, I'm not talking about politics or motivation per se on this particular video. We're just going to talk about life scenarios, right? So I'm in a conversation with a friend, an associate, and he happens to be somebody who had been married before and is not married at this particular moment, is somewhat seeking a spouse. And he asked me, what is my advice to him in finding another wife? Now, I'm no relationship expert. Now, I have been married 6 going on 7 years. All right, so I guess I can give some advice in regards to that. So in answering this question, I told him, I said, hey, honestly, I think you should lower your standards. All right. Now, because I knew who I was talking to and kind of like his personality, I gave him this advice. But I think it's some advice that could actually work for a lot of people, especially if you're someone who's been married before, or if you're someone who's trying to get married for the first time. And when I said lower your standards, pretty much this is what I mean. When two people decide to go on the journey of marriage, which is a journey to spend the rest of their life together, they don't have to be perfect when y'all meet. I think the most important thing in anybody is potential. Okay, that person, in my opinion, has to be someone who you get along with very well and someone who has potential. The reason why potential is very important is that that person doesn't have to be perfect. That should never be a criteria that you look for in looking for a spouse. Okay, because here's my thing. If that person is perfect, right, in everywhere, they got a lot of money, they have a great personality, they just got everything going on for them, what do they need you for? People should always look for people who will, bring value to their life and vice versa. It's not to say that you don't know who you are and you need somebody to make you somebody. No, but the most important thing about people in relationships, one thing that I always say is that my wife completes me. Okay, I'm half, she's another half. When we come together, we make a whole. So I think if you're looking for somebody, you should look for somebody who completes you, somebody who complements you. I believe if you're interested in one area and they're interested in another area different from yours, to me, that's a good thing. I do believe that opposites attract. Okay, so if you like thick women and you happen to go to the gym and you see a thick woman at the gym, that's potential. Okay, she's thick, but she's trying to get healthy. And the same thing goes for a particular interest. You like women who are glammed down, and you happen to meet a young lady who has glasses, but underneath those glasses you see a beautiful woman. Okay, that's potential. She might need you to say, hey, why don't you try, letting your hair down a little bit or something like that. You see this person carrying these books in their hand, they're trying to further their education. You may have already, reached the heights of your educational career. Dating somebody who's trying to get there, it's not a bad thing because you're going to help them complete that journey. Like I said, I think that's what's key in a relationship, key in looking for someone to call a spouse. Y'all get along, they got potential, you're in a position to possibly help them complete that journey, or vice versa. There's nothing wrong with that. Looking for somebody who's perfect, in my opinion, is like trying to find a unicorn. Okay, you may never find it, but if you do happen to find that perfect person, they probably not looking for you. All right, that's my advice. Thank y'all very much for tuning to the Uche Ore Show. I'm your host, Mr. Uche Ore. Remember, free to remain free. Somebody's gonna pay for it. Stay blessed, y'all.